And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
So what is Beezier Games? I mean, they make Age of Steam / Steam maps. They make the ultimate, and no exaggeration there, the ultimate version of Werewolf. They make some other smaller games, but then they also made something which I probably use more than anything else they made, which is called Start Player. Start Player is a little deck of cards that you can draw, and they actually have an iPad app out now, or an iPod app, which is much more convenient, I guess, than carrying around the deck of cards. But they have, you draw a card at the beginning of the game, and it tells you who goes first. And since 95% of all game designers are frankly too lazy to pick a way to pick a starting player, I'm so glad that, this game exists. Speaking of which, game designers really have the guts to tell us in the rules who goes first. Don't say, choose any method that you want. Come on now, tell us. But anyway, so Start Player, we use it all the time. Well, now he has come out with Tiebreaker. And Tiebreaker occurs during the course of a game, and it's played when you get to the end of the game, and it's a tie, and the rules don't tell you how to break the tie, or you don't want to follow the way the rules tell you how to break the tie, then this will help you out. Yes, because that happens to all of us every day in every game. Okay, sarcasm aside, let's take a look. Maybe it's worth your time. Okay, Tiebreaker doesn't come with much. It comes with a deck of Tiebreaker cards and this little Tiebreaker meeple, which I think maybe this game was an excuse to make one of these. I mean, hey, guys, that I'm all for this. A meeple wearing a tie? I'm there. Is that me? Anyway, so you have Tiebreaker meeple there, wearing a tie. And the game ends in a tie. So we say, aha, I have this tiebreaker. I was prepared for this moment. We turn over the top card. Everybody, you ignore the comic for now. This is from the Boards to Pieces comic, which is a comic on the internet for people who really like board games. And I have to emphasize, you really have to like board games, because the comic is a very, very insiders style comic. But anyway, the first person to put anything entirely in their mouth and then grab this guy is the winner. And so the cards have different things. Spell your last name backwards. Fling a single tiebreaker card to furthest. That's pretty far. Say 5 nice things about the other tie players. Oh, I'll let everyone here pause while they say things about me. Okay, good. Invert your socks. Spell out I win using at least 15 of these tiebreaker cards. Say the last names of everyone who just played the last game. Basil Healy Summerer. Build a 2-level house of cards. Oh, this is so exciting. The last 7 letters of the alphabet. Unbutton all your buttons. Wait, what? Well, that could be awkward. Don't do anything at all. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to show you all of them because then will be the point of getting the game. Now, I'm just going to do my review right here. Okay, I'm not sure I see the use of this product other than a gag gift. Now, Start Player is not something you need, but it's cool. I like having it. I use it all the time because most games don't tell you how to start, and you need to start a game. Very few games, I can think maybe less than 10 times in my life, where we have tied in a game and the rules didn't tell us how to break the tie. Now, if that happens, yes, this is in existence, but this is going to get far much less use. Now, I could see this being bought as sort of a light truth or dare, or, just some dare, hum continually the loudest bounce. And I suppose you could even use Tiebreaker as Start Player. The first person to do the thing gets to go first. And if I look at this as Start Player 2.0, then I can see a much better use for it. Besides, it does come with this guy wearing a tie. But be that as may, gag gift, use it as Start Player. Use for its intended purpose, I'm not seeing it. I can't see people coming down to a big game of Power Grid, and at the very end of Power Grid, they are content to allow the person who hugs someone else the longest to win the game. I'm not seeing that. But you might. If you are, then get this.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.